Namaskar, Jai Shri Krishna. Enlightening Text 4 and Text 5 of Chapter 7, Scheduled Incarnations with Specific Functions of Second Canto, the Cosmic Manifestation of Srimad Bhagavatam. Text 4. Atre patyam bhikankshat aha tushto datto mayahamiti yada bhagwan sa dattah yata pada pankaja paraga pavitra deha yogarada dhima puru bhayim yadu hai haya dyaha. The great sage Atri prayed for offsprings, and the Lord, being satisfied with him, promised to incarnate as Atri's son Dattatreya, Datta, the son of Atri. And by the grace of the lotus feet of the Lord, many Yadus, Hai, Hayas, etc. became so purified that they obtained both material and spiritual blessings. Transcendental relations between the personality of Godhead and the living entities are eternally established in 5 different affectionate humors, which are known as Shanta, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya and Madhurya. The sage Atri was related with the Lord in the affectionate Vatsalya humor, and therefore, as a result of his devotional perfection, he was inclined to have the personality of Godhead as his son. The Lord accepted his prayer and he gave himself as the son of Atri. Such a relation of sonhood between the Lord and his pure devotees can be cited in many instances. And because the Lord is unlimited, he has an unlimited number of father devotees. Factually, the Lord is the father of all living entities, but out of transcendental affection and love between the Lord and his devotees, the Lord takes more pleasure in becoming the son of devotee than in becoming one's father. The father actually serves the son, whereas the son only demands all sorts of services from the father. Therefore, a pure devotee who is always inclined to serve the Lord wants him as the son and not as the father. The Lord also accepts such service from the devotee, and thus the devotee becomes more than the Lord. The impersonalists desire to become one with the Supreme, but the devotee becomes more than the Lord, surpassing the desire of the greatest monist. Parents and other relatives of the Lord achieve all mystic opulences automatically because of their intimate relationship with the Lord. Such opulences include all details of material enjoyment, salvation and mystic powers. Therefore, the devotee of the Lord does not seek them separately, wasting his valuable time of life. The valuable time of one's life must therefore be fully engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Then other desirable achievements are automatically gained. But even after obtaining such achievements, one should be on guard against the pitfall of offenses at the feet of the devotees. The vivid example is Hare, who achieved all such perfection in devotional service, but because of his offense at the feet of a devotee was killed by Lord Parshuram. The Lord became the son of the great sage Atri and became known as Dattatreya. Text 5. Taptam tapo vividha loka sisrukshaya me adau sanat swata pasat sa chatuha sano abhut prakakalpa samaplava vinashta mihatma tatvam samyaga jagad munayo yada chaksha tatmana. To create different planetary systems, I had to undergo austerities and penance. And the Lord, thus being pleased with me, incarnates in 4 sanas: Sana, Sanat Kumar, Sananda, and Sanatana. In the previous creation, the spiritual truth was devastated, but the 4 sanas explained it so nicely that the truth at once became clearly perceived by the sages. The Vishnu Sahasranam prayers mention the Lord's name as Sanat and Sanatana-tama. The Lord and the living entities are both qualitatively Sanatana or eternal, but the Lord is Sanatana-tama or the eternal in the superlative degree. The living entities are positively Sanatan but not superlatively, because the living entities are apt to fall to the atmosphere of non-eternity. Therefore, the living entities are quantitatively different from the superlative Sanatan, the Lord. The word Sana is also used in the sense of charity. Therefore, when everything is given up in charity unto the Lord reciprocates by giving himself unto the devotee. This is also confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita 4.11, Ye yatha mam prapadyante. Brahma wanted to create the whole cosmic situation as it was in the previous millennium, and Because in the last devastation, knowledge of the absolute truth was altogether erased from the universe, he desired that the same knowledge again be renovated, otherwise there would be no meaning in the creation. Because transcendental knowledge is a prime necessity, the ever-conditioned souls are given a chance for liberation in every millennium of creation. This mission of Brahmaji was fulfilled by the grace of the Lord when the four Sanas, namely Sanak, Sanat Kumar, Sananda, and Sanatana, appeared as his four sons. These four Sanas were incarnations of the knowledge of the Supreme Lord, and as such, they explained transcendental knowledge so explicitly that all the sages could at once assimilate this knowledge without the least difficulty. By following in the footsteps of the four Kumaras, one can at once see the Supreme Personality of Godhead within oneself. Hare Krishna.